So listing products. Again, this is not greatly confusing, okay? We're gonna keep it very simple. We're gonna go over everything. We're gonna go over some avoiding ban stuff, and we're just gonna go straight into it. Let's talk about titles, tags, descriptions, and then talk about imagery. So titles, tags, descriptions, I'm gonna give the same piece of advice that I gave first off, which was go check out the top 100 stores on Etsy and copy what they're doing. At the end of the day, when you're listing products, the product and the images are number one, and then the title, tag, description is definitely, it's like number 4, really, okay? So it does matter, like number 4 still matters, but the product and the actual imagery of that product is by far the most important thing, okay? So what you can do is, if you're stealing products or you're selling products in a particular niche, you can steal the title and you can steal the description, change the description around a bit. You can also steal the tags as well, and just kind of copy them and replicate them, smooth the order around, maybe add an extra one in there. The thing is, if you understand the platform and you understand it well and understand particular niches, so let's say handbags are your specialty. Me personally, home goods and jewelry is my specialty. It's not handbags, but handbags are your speciality. You know, you've looked at 5,000 handbag listings and you know this title shit. You know exactly which word to change, exactly which word to put where, blah, 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 blah. You're in the perfect position ever and you can come in and change it, okay? So that's what you need to do. You need to learn based upon experience. There are tools. Tools are normally kind of inaccurate, but tools can be useful. There's Allura, there's eRank, there's Etsy Hunt, there's a bunch of different ones, okay? There's Marmalade, there's a bunch of different tools. But the most important thing that you do is like actually understanding the platform, understanding how the algorithm works on Etsy, understanding what people want. That will always help you, okay? So let's talk about imagery, okay? So this image right here is an image of an item that's directly shipping from China. You can see here, dispatches from China at the bottom. So we know the store is directly dispatching from China. So how are they avoiding handmade bans? Because this is not handmade, it's made in China, you know? Like, how are they avoiding bans? So we can see right here that one of the main things that Etsy uses to detect like stores that aren't legitimately selling on the platform is the imagery they're using. So the way they detect the imagery is using certain tools, and the key is if you change the majority of the image to something else, it's harder for these tools to recognize you and then ban you, okay? So there's a lot of AI tools out there. You can find them yourself. It's very, very easy to find. And it will be able to change the background. So not only does it improve the actual image and the actual overall look of the actual product, but it also improves it reduces the likelihood of getting banned. So this is a very important thing. This is something I'd recommend absolutely everyone to do. I also normally recommend people to add watermarks to their imagery, so no one's able to steal them and steal that particular imagery, which could lead to products to issues in the future. You can see here that the lighting doesn't match with the actual particular product, and it just looks very weird and doesn't look right, and that's how you can kind of tell. Yeah, you can tell, you can tell. So that's one thing to bear in mind, and I'd really think about that, right? And you need to change the images as much as humanly possible to avoid these kind of auto detection bans, okay? So that is how we do that.